Oh, yeah! What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Cisco Scotty. Cisco, Scotty, Sid, whatever y'all want to call me. Hey, man. Hey, it's so much stuff, bro. So much stuff I want to talk about. So much stuff that's going on. I mean, bro, you got Leangelo out there not making it to the league, bro. You got his brother LaMelo out there balling, bro. From what I've seen, the dude out there balling, bro. I did record a video of Bronny James with his attempted dunk and Bron going off. My sound got messed up on that. I was gonna put that out yesterday. Didn't have that for y'all. And today, bro, everybody talking about the NBA awards, bro. Everybody talking about the NBA awards. But first off, this is what I'm gonna do, bro. I got a couple of videos I want to check out, bro. We just finna check them out. You know what I'm saying? We just finna check them out. First off, hey, LeBron said he didn't want any pictures from teams, bro. That's what he said. So we gonna listen to Chris Broussard and them and Nick Wright and them talk about it. Then we gonna watch Stephen A. and Max debate over LeBron about going to the 76ers. And then we gonna check out what Nick Wright has to say again about James Harden winning the MVP over LeBron James. Hey, I know y'all got some thoughts about it. I know y'all do, bro. I know it. Let's just get into this, bro. Let's watch it. Let's see what's happening.
Let me say this. I do expect his management team, led by Rich Paul, to probably have phone conversations with Philadelphia, Houston, Boston, any other teams that they're considering. That's what they did in 2014. Remember, he only met with Miami and Cleveland. So I think they'll go through that. But this does tell me that the Lakers and the Cavs are the heavy favorites. Because in my opinion, if LeBron James is going to go...
What he trying to do, bro? What he's trying to do is... Bro, he trying to get some people to come to Cleveland with him to win it there. I don't think he really want to leave. I don't think he really want to leave, bro.
Boston. He has got to meet with the coaching staff or the head coach because those teams are really good teams that have systems in place, and it's how do we fit? How do you envision me in your system? Do you change the system? Where do you're not just gonna drop LeBron James in Houston and figure it out? Yeah. Whereas the Lakers are so bad and young.
Lakers are bad.
If LeBron goes there, then you just build it around him. Cleveland, obviously, he's there. So that's how I read it.
Could you include Philly in that group only because his agent, Rich Paul, already knows the coach, already knows the GM was gone now, but the management. If people don't know, Rich Paul reps Ben Simmons, Clutch Sports reps Ben Simmons. So does that factor into this at all?
Ben Simmons.
In your opinion? Yeah, and I think
Ben Simmons, Rookie of the Year,
would be third, and obviously Ben and LeBron themselves could speak. But I still would think you'd want to talk with the Brett Brown or something like that. But it's true that LeBron doesn't so much look at the coach.
Just let the players make the decisions.
So I don't think he's looking at, they only have Luke Walton. I mean, Eric Spoelstra was a new young coach. He probably had never even heard of David Blatt when the Cavs hired him.
So he didn't. You know it. Nobody.
Chris, a few weeks ago, months ago, Cleveland was not even an option, basically, for LeBron James. It was not even on the playing field as far as where he would end up next season. Now
that's from what y'all said, bro.
Either he's going to stay or maybe he goes to the Lakers.
That's what everybody else said.
LeBron never said in the last couple of weeks that Cleveland is now.
He never said he wasn't.
One, he's made it clear how much family is going to play into this, and that's nice to hear. And you think about a lot of these free agent decisions with players, you rarely hear about the family and how much of an impact that's going to have in it. So I think that's one of them. And then I think with the Spurs not really wanting to deal with the Lakers in terms of trading Kawhi, right now at least, and then Paul George maybe staying in Oklahoma City, you have to wonder why.
I think Melo said he was staying, right?
For 1 year.
Melo said he was staying?
Kind of waste a year. Because I don't think he'd have any chance to win a championship.
So you bring up, so that's an interesting point. Do you, if he stays in Cleveland, which I had been saying for months, if they don't win the title, there's no chance. And then I started saying, even if they do win a title, he's going to be the first player ever to be the best player on a championship team and then change teams, not retire. But I was told this past week, don't say it's 0% he stays in Cleveland. That's not true where he's at right now. Do you think that it'd be on the board that if he stays in Cleveland, it's not though on a long-term deal? It's to give him this opportunity again next offseason when things are more settled, like another 1+1.
Settled with who?
Settled with free agency. See where Kawhi goes next offseason. See where Kyrie Irving goes next
offseason. Thinking about it. He's thinking about
if he stays in Cleveland,
his
I would
best
expect
chance
it to be
is
a one-year deal. Because he doesn't have to become a free agent. All he has to do is opt in. That's it. So I would expect that, because if you stay there long term, now you're really putting your future in jeopardy in terms of chances to win championships. But it makes sense. It makes so much sense to just stay there one more year. Number one, his son, let's deal with that. He's only an 8th grader. So
going to be this
exactly.
I'm about to dump.
So you can move in 2019 when he's ready to start.
Y'all see Brody, bro?
If that's the case.
And they had the Miami Vice
Kawhi
uniforms.
Wants to go to LA. So you could, work that again with him. Do we both go to the Lakers? So and you get to watch the Lakers' young players like Brandon Ingram, Kyle Kuzma, Lonzo Ball. Oh, they're really good. They're a lot better. They've improved. I really would like to play with them now.
Usually I don't agree with a lot that Chris Broussard is saying, but what he's saying right now right there, yeah, it makes sense for my boy to stay. I mean, if he can get, that dude want to win the championship, bro. And I don't know if this way to do it.
You say, I don't know if I want to go there at all.
Chris, you talk about how it's
basically
very
saying
rare
wait till 2020 to
for
win the
someone
championship.
like LeBron to even mention their family and how important.
I like the things they were saying.
You're close to the situation. Give us some of those dynamics
and
how you might believe how Cleveland has a huge advantage based on the son and potentially, his wife and her being from there.
Yeah, I mean, look, they love being in the Akron area. What I'm told is that that's one place maybe in America that LeBron can kind of walk around and just be LeBron. Yeah, and people let him do his thing. They live in a normal neighborhood that any of us could live in, honestly. Like, it looks to me like they bought 2 houses and knocked them down.
I mean, we can buy that first port right where the gate is and everything, that little parcel.
But really, like, across the street is a normal house. Like, it's not a humongous house.
Yes.
Next door is a normal house. Like, it's a regular neighborhood. It's not a gated community. Now, you're right. His house looks like a hotel or something. But
of course.
So I just think.
With your house
and
like
then
a hotel,
obviously his kids have got roots there. And remember how LeBron grew up, moving around. He was in Akron, but he was moving around every several months. And maybe inside of him is like stability. And I really want my kids to have this stability.
Thanks for watching.
Hey, I think my boy's staying, bro. I think he's staying. All right, let's get on this video about Stephen A. and Max. Stephen A. and Max talking about LeBron going to the 76ers, man. If LeBron had a center that he can feed the ball into on the post, if they did play with their back to the basket, have we ever seen that with LeBron? I mean, Chris Bosh tried it for a little bit, then he became a jump shooter, of course. I don't think so.
Great, I understand that. All I'm saying to you is that in the end, when you look at the Philadelphia 76ers, of course, LeBron is going to elevate you exponentially. But in the end, Kyrie and Gordon Hayward elevates Boston as well. And considering their ability to shoot perimeter shots,
maybe the Eastern Conference Finals, for sure.
Perimeter shots, which they do better than almost anybody.
Would either one of them teams make it out of East, have a chance against the Warriors, or possibly the Rockets?
Was second in the league in terms of three-point shooting defense. When you look at the Boston Celtics and what they bring to the table, I'll say that you're underestimating them because I can rely on their shot-making ability more than I can rely on Philadelphia's, even with LeBron James in the lineup. So I would say to you, you're right if LeBron joined Philly and the Boston Celtics team that we just saw in these playoffs return. But Boston would have Kyrie and Gordon Hayward if we're not talking injuries.
Guys,
I'm
three
sorry.
All-Stars,
I'm going with
last
Boston.
year's #1 pick, Sarge and LeBron.
I'm sorry.
Normally he would be right. Under
How
most
it? What?
circumstances, he would be right.
I don't know, bro.
Next year might beat the Warriors
It'd be
in
interesting.
the finals, period. I'm not just talking about getting out of the East. Boston could be the best team in basketball, period. Usually you'd be right. Here's the problem in this case.
I'm not going to even debate that,
those
bro.
two teams,
Boston
Stephen,
might be.
Tatum and Brown and Horford and Kyrie and Gordon Hayward.
I mean, the thing is, the dudes had time this year to progress. They had time this year to progress, so they better than what they was in those couple games against the Cavs in the beginning of the season when Kyrie was in the lineup. You know what I'm saying? Even when Hayward's in the lineup for a quarter. You know what I'm saying? So it would be
coming off the bench, the coach, the whole. They seem to have everything.
Next year gonna be interesting. Wherever LeBron goes,
who's the best?
Even
player
if he
on
stayed in
either
Cleveland,
team by far, LeBron. Know who the second best player may be next year? Joel Embiid. That might be the second best player on either team. Now after that, probably it'd be Kyrie, but not so fast. Who is to say Kyrie will be better than Ben Simmons next year? I don't know that. If Simmons gets any semblance of a shot, he'll be better than Kyrie next year. And Kyrie is great. But Simmons is 6'10".
I don't care, bro.
My response to you is that you don't get to do that.
No.
What we're talking about is
you don't. I'm with you, Stephen A. on that.
Adding Kyrie and Gordon Hayward based on what we're seeing and what we know.
Yeah, not potential.
You don't get to sit up and say Ben Simmons.
Get it. Let's go. Let's go. What you say?
If you had
we're not talking about career. We're talking about game, man.
This trajectory of next year.
Come on, man.
Ben Simmons didn't play his first year, but he was around the league. In his rookie year, he was Rookie of the Year and a transcendent
Max, that's not right.
player.
That's not right, man.
We can't project trajectory.
Hey, bro, I'm about to split this video up, bro. I'm about to split these videos up. I ain't gonna be able to watch the third one right now. We're going to split the third one up.
Ben Simmons doesn't have a shot. He'll be the fourth best player on either team.
You know what, damn it? You know what, Max? How about I add 3 inches to Kyrie? How about I do that?
That's impossible. It can't happen.
Excuse me, people have growth spurts.
Oh.
You know what? You can do anything. Come on, Max.
You know what this tells me?
Come on, now, man. You can't do that.
Be good. Actually, we don't know.
You can't do that, Max.
You can't do that. By the way, I'm not going to let you bog me down in Simmons. LeBron is one, Embiid probably two next year. They've got the best 2 players on the floor.
I'm saying you get to add LeBron to these Sixers.
They going in it.
I get to add Kyrie and Gordon to Boston.
Not to last year's Sixers. To next year's Sixers. To next year's Sixers.
Guess what? This is over.
You're going to let him add a jump shot.
It's over with.
You can't just do that.
Damn, still arguing, bro. Hey man, hey, I'm gonna cut this video short. I'm gonna watch the next one about the awards and how LeBron got second in MVP voting to James Harden and how Ben Simmons running Rookie of the Year over Donovan Mitchell. Yeah, we gonna watch that one next, bro. So anyway, y'all, you watch this one, go watch the next one. So I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. Y'all know what it is. Like, subscribe, and share. Say it out. Yeah.
Dedicate and give your all when your back's against the wall. You supposed to shine. 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 You supposed to shine.